That's what was crazy. I was like, I know he's being trained by James, because my guy coming out here lighting the lap times up and just crashing. This is James's student. No shade, James. I'm sorry. But James Stewart like the Allen Iverson, bro. Being from that 2000 to 2010s, doing things that no one else does. Iverson, crossover, Stewart, scrub. Come on, bro. I'm on to something. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trackside. It's your boy Cinema J here, and ayo, A1 is right around the corner. Let's go. I am super excited. I cannot wait, and this is the only reason why I have Peacock. That's it. This is it. This is the only reason. So super exciting video for me personally, because basically anything that James Stewart does, says, I listen to it. I like it. I want to get right into this. Before I get started though, be sure to support the channel, subscribe. Here you go. These are two huge ways you can support this channel. Like the video, that helps this thing get out there, reach more people. You guys have been doing that, been killing that. Also, you know, I'm Cinema J, right? So you can follow Atlas Motor Co. That's where I'm doing weekly content, car content, cool stuff. And my cinema.j Instagram, where I drop all my other stuff. But let's get into why you're here today, which is James Stewart at the Baker's Factory. All right, guys, so this was cool. It's not much going on. I've been saying this time of the year, it's just boring. We're seeing guys practice, do the same thing week in and week out. James said it himself. He used to hate this time of the year. It's like, it's just work. I gotta train, I gotta ride. I gotta eat. I gotta train, I gotta ride, I gotta eat. Oh, it's Christmas. Okay, I gotta train, I gotta ride, I gotta eat. And as he says, this is what you have to do if you want that championship. AP says in his video, they asked him, what do you want for Christmas? A Supercross championship. So what does James say? James, he comes out here and, hold on, what's somebody say in the comments? NGL, here from Mookie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Mookie, my guy. I just been disappointed. I just want to see him do better. I thought he was going to do way better this year. I expected big things. A1 2 years ago, 2023, he came out swinging, almost won that race. He could have won that race, but oh, the mistake. Man, if it wasn't for him and then him battling with Anderson 2022, gosh, he's had some great opportunities. But hey, we got another year, so we're gonna see. But no, James Stewart, the first thing he says is, before I came here, I checked out Chase, and he went to see Chase. They're all in Florida. This is why I would love to live in Florida. But the important thing is here is he said, I talked to Chase. This is something to talk about, okay? I wonder what I would. Probably not really, but I would pay money to know what he talked to Chase about, because he used to train Chase, but from what I've heard, and maybe you guys can correct me, I didn't hear good things mostly from Chase when he was being trained by James. I saw him do things that were indication to me he was being trained by James, and this is why I'll personally say I was a huge fan of Chase. The one thing that turned me on to Chase in the beginning, pause. One thing that I thought was cool about Chase when he was coming into the 450s was to know he was being trained by James Stewart. This was exciting for me because this was one of the first things that I noticed of James like kind of coming back into the sport. So it's like, for me, I was like, James is coming back through Chase, you know? So this was really cool and huge for me. And Chase, I'm saying I was, but I still am. I'm a huge fan of Chase. My favorite rider, and everybody was riding, Tomac, a lot of these guys still ride now. My favorite rider, when Chase came in on that first year, his rookie year on that 450, Chase was my guy. I would just, man, the dude just was different. He was so fast, but crashing. Sounds like James Stewart. So that's what was crazy. I was like, I know he's being trained by James, because my guy coming out here lighting the lap times up and just crashing. This is James's student. No shade, James. I'm sorry. But what was cool was hearing James talk about that time at Daytona. I don't remember what year this was, but when Chase hit I think he hit the wall jump. and he busted all his junk. Like, and then James was like, you know, he come out the train, and my kids are like, dang, what's wrong with your face? Yo, that took me out. Y'all heard about this? I think he said this on his podcast. Yo, that was hilarious. But it just goes to show, I believe that Chase being trained by James, me personally, I'm gonna speak for me, forget Chase. Me personally, if I'm being trained by James, I'm going hard. I'm going harder than hard, okay? I'm going faster than fast, okay? Probably shouldn't have said that first part, but I am, bro. Like, it's James. I'm jumping the tunnel jump is what Chase said. I'm thinking I probably would have said the same thing because you did it. You're my trainer. I'm gonna do it. So I just think that's cool because I didn't think these guys were on really good terms a few years back when they were being critical about Chase, which that was their job, to be critics. And Chase didn't like it. He didn't like anyone talking about him crashing, which is what he was doing. So, you know, we're just talking about what they're doing. So that's just cool. That's my take on it all. I'm just curious to know what they talked about, you know, and if James has some insight for anything, which I can't imagine. He's not riding, he's not, you know, helping with his setup or anything. So I'm just curious to know. I think that's cool. So then he says this, and he kind of gives his take on being trained by Alden back in the day. Now, Alden was training Ricky and James. These guys were on an absolute different level than everyone else. I'm pretty sure if you guys are watching any kind of motocross, supercross from 2000 to 2010, you know what I'm talking about. These dudes were lighting up the track. I was literally turning on the race, putting in my VCR tape to hit record, to watch it and play it back again just to watch James and Ricky. I did not care about anybody else. Yes, they were great. Kevin Winder was awesome. Chad Reed, he was cool. Didn't have the kangaroo style like Jet, but he had the kangaroo's attitude, Chad Reed. But yo, man, come on. Let's settle this right now. If James, like, go back, guys. Go back and even watch James train. Look at Jet train. They share a lot of similarities. Like, someone said, yeah, like if James had the technique and style, kind of like Jet, let's say nowadays, I would argue James had his own unique style. I don't care if his toes weren't pointing in, but James's style was ahead of his time. He was faster than the bike, okay? And that's what we mean. Like, when people say he was ahead of his time, we mean, like, if you take James Stewart back then, put him in today's field with the knowledge and technology of the bikes, the knowledge of, you know, foot position, seat position, all these things, which I would argue he started a lot of these things before these guys are doing it. That's why these guys are doing it. Man, you got a dangerous dude out there on a dirt bike. So James Stewart like the Allen Iverson, bro, of motocross, supercross. Come on, I ain't saying that because he black. Being from that 2000 to 2010s, doing things that no one else does, almost unorthodox, changing, doing things on a dirt bike no one else is doing, but other people are going to adopt. Iverson, crossover, Stewart, scrub. Come on, bro. I'm on to something. James coming to the track to watch you train, it should turn you up. That's just where I'm at, yo. So I don't know what this does for Mookie, for his brother to come there, support him and watch. I don't know if this is like added pressure or if this is like, yeah, I'm about to turn it up today. I need this. I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry because my brother is here. He won these titles. Let's go. Let's get it. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm suffering through Christmas. This is why I'm suffering through Thanksgiving. This is why I can't eat what I want to eat. This is why I got to go and train even after I train. This is why I got to hit these weights and whatever and everything they're doing. So I think this is really cool to see James out here. Anytime James is in the field, we better pay attention. They better pay attention because, come on, man. God, we're looking at a legend in this sport. And we all know, hailed as the fastest guy on a dirt bike. Man, I wish I would have got to see him race in person. That's all I got to say. So I think this is super cool. James is cool, man. He's put up on the Lawrence brothers. He's pulling up on these guys. you know, and I love the respect these guys show for him because it's deserved, man. So I can't wait. I think this year I'm going to break my rule. I'm going to get back to watching James's podcast just because guy's got good insight. I enjoy the show, and he's got good things to say. So anyways, most important question about my videos: what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think him and Chase talked about? You guys have some really colorful comments, so I'm super excited to see what y'all say. But drop them down below. And man, yeah, like, what do you guys think about Ricky and James compared to these guys? What would you have of Ricky and James in today's world? Interesting question for the day. Me personally, I got these guys top 2. That's where I'm at. I got Jet number 3. That's where I'm at. James has already beaten all these other guys out here, so I don't even want to hear it, bro. I don't. You can go over there. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today. Just wanted to touch on that. Gonna be trying to drop more content for you guys. Man, thank you for the overwhelming amount of support that I've received. This is amazing. You know, it's the power of prayer, man. I put the Lord first, and this is the fruit right here before us. So thank you guys so much for the support of this channel. Once again, if you made it this far and you have not subscribed, what are you doing? Why are you still here? I see the return of subscribers. Okay, like this video, really helps out, and catch you guys in the next one. If you want to watch some other videos, they'll be here in the title card at the end. Thank you. Peace.